It is time for the men's 800-meter final. Record being held by Yenemer Lopez of Cuba, set in 2007 at the Pan American Games in Rio de Janeiro, 1:44.58. And there is someone in this field who has run a time under that this season. He is Wesley Vasquez of Puerto Rico. See him in lane 4.
Featured in every edition of the Pan American Games since 1951. It's an event that has been dominated by the United States of America.
We have a look at the start list.
Titles so far. Lanes 2 through 9 in use in this 800-meter final. In lane 9, representing Colombia.
Jelsin Robledo, the national champion from Colombia. His personal best came with a silver medal at the South American Championships in Lima this year. Bryce Hoppel of the United States of America, 21-year-old, the indoor and outdoor champion from the NCAA Championships this year. Ryan Sanchez Estrada of Puerto Rico in lane 6. Winner of the Canada Summer Games in 2017, 20 years old, Marco Arap of Canada. And here, the man who could potentially make history at the Pan American Games, Wesley Vasquez of Puerto Rico. Saluting his countrymen in Chile, it is Alejandro Perano, 26 years old. Set his personal best in March. And in lane 2, for the host country, Marco Vilca Gonzalez. Just 18 years old, but has been doing some of his very best work ever so far this year.
800-meter final.
There is no one in lane 9 after Lucricio Garrido of Venezuela has withdrawn.
The athletes remaining in their lanes for the first curve before hitting the cones at the start of the back straight, when they will break for the rail in an effort to get optimal position on the inside and control the turns and tactics of this race. Hitting the front early
as expected, perhaps, it is Wesley Vasquez of Puerto Rico who sets an early pace, and it is a fast one. Marco Arap of Canada in hot pursuit. And the other Puerto Rican, Ryan Sanchez Estrada, behind them. The United States' Bryce Hoppel in 4th, but potentially thinking about making a move. And Bryce Hoppel is indeed making a move. 1 lap to go. Hoppel settles into 3rd place. Wesley Vasquez still in the lead and beginning to pull away just a little bit with Marco Arap. But Marco Arap knows that there is not too much time to be wasted. He does not want to sit on Wesley Vasquez's tail for too much longer. So far it is Vasquez and Arap, the Puerto Rican and the Canadian. But here comes the other Puerto Rican, Ryan Sanchez Estrada. Can anybody catch the top 3? It looks unlikely, but who is it going to be? Marco Arap making his move. Vasquez fading. And it is looking like it is going to be Marco Arap of Canada, followed by Wesley Vasquez and Ryan Sanchez Estrada with the bronze. And the first to congratulate Marco Arap, Wesley Vasquez of Puerto Rico. Gold for Marco Arap and Canada, with a new personal best and a new Pan American Games record, 1:44.25. that beats the 144.58 set by Guillermo Lopez of Cuba in 2007. So history for Canada and history for the Pan American Games with this new personal best in the men's 800 meters from Marco Arap of Canada, just 20 years old. Wesley Vasquez of Puerto Rico with the silver, 144.48. That too would have been a new Pan American Games record. And Ryan Sanchez with the bronze. Confirmation of the results. It is Arap of Canada, followed by Vasquez of Puerto Rico, followed by Sanchez Estrada of Puerto Rico. So two Puerto Ricans on the podium, but it is gold for Marco Arap and a Pan American Games record. Here is how it played out. Vasquez setting the pace early, but Arap staying with him and establishing himself comfortably in second. The move from Bryce Hoppel of the United States, it did not work. He was fading after the first 400 meters, and then it was these three who pulled away. Sanchez trying to keep up with his teammates, but Vasquez fading and Arap coming on, just gliding past Vasquez. And the two go 1-2. Look at the home stretch and that move from Marco Arap, passing Wesley Vasquez, who had been setting the pace. Ryan Sanchez comfortably in third. And there's no question about it, this was the race of Marco Arap of Canada, an athlete born in Khartoum in Sudan, competed for Mississippi State, and now a new Pan American Games record. Women's hammer throw. Here is Rosa Rodriguez. And a very good throw, but it will not count. That red flag going up. Rosa Rodriguez currently in bronze medal position. And this is the 6th and final throw, so she will remain in bronze medal position. 69.48, her best on the day, and that is a new season's best, up from the 66.80 that she threw earlier this year. So a medal and a season's best for Rosa Rodriguez. Gwen Berry of the USA, second place at this moment, but that a fabulous throw from Gwen Berry, 72.88. So in the 5th round, Gwen Berry throwing 72.88, but did she just better that with what she did? That was well over the 70-meter mark. She has been dueling with Brooke Anderson for first place. Brooke Anderson, the early leader. But for Gwen Berry, 74.62. She saved the best for last, and she goes into gold medal position. One thrower left. It is Brooke Anderson. Her best today, 71.07. One throw, this for gold. And that is unlikely to be enough, and indeed it is ruled as an illegal throw anyway, and that means that Gwen Berry has taken gold at the Pan American Games. Brooke Anderson will have the silver, and Rosa Rodriguez of Venezuela, the defending champion from 2015, it will be bronze for her this year. And finally, a smile from Gwen Berry. Brooke Anderson with the silver medal. Gwen receiving congratulations from her competitors. Mariana Gracili of Brazil winding up in 4th place. And Valeria Chiliquinga of Ecuador in 5th. There is the gold medalist, Gwen Berry of the USA. Really put it all on the line with that 6th throw, and it paid off for her. And final confirmation of the results in women's hammer throw. Americans in 1st and 2nd place, Gwen Berry and Brooke Anderson. And the defending champion, Rosa Rodriguez of Venezuela, with a season's best and a bronze medal. Over to the men's triple jump. The leader after 2 attempts, Omar Craddock. This is his 3rd. Omar Craddock trying to better 17-19. Really putting on a show with his jumping here in Lima. And with what he's doing before and after he jumps. A real showman, this one. And flirting with that 17-meter mark. Excellent, just where he needs to be on the board. And 16.98, it is his lowest of the day, though not by much. Here, Latone Colley of the Bahamas. He and his twin brother Latario first announced themselves to the world at the World Youth Championships in 2011, where they went 1-2. He had the silver, his twin had the gold. And this a clean jump for Latone Colley. 25 years old, member of the track team at Texas A&M, as was his twin. And he has been trying to get past the 16-meter mark. 15.78, so his best of the day.
Yeah, I block it. I just block it.
Yeah, because you're just trying to jump. You gotta run off the
His brother, Latario, has withdrawn from this competition, so it is up to him to carry on the Colley name here at the Pan American Games. And here from Cuba, the other Cuban contender, Andy Diaz Hernandez. Currently in bronze medal position, 16.83. And nothing doing on that attempt. So Andy Diaz Hernandez over on the board. 16.83, what he was able to do in the 2nd round after fouling the 1st round. Brazil's Alexandro do Nascimento de Melo, 16.23. His score from round 1, fouled out. Round 2, this round 3. And that is marked as a clean jump, but obviously not what he was intending to do. He pulls up, halfway through, knowing that it's not going to be near his best, or potentially there is an injury there. It's very hard to tell. Fighting through things, but pounding on that right leg. Just doesn't look like he feels very good about something somewhere maybe hurting. 1478, 1623 remains his best.
We're on the start line with the women's 3,000-meter steeplechase now. Poised to get underway. Men's steeplechase following on soon afterwards. It's time for the barriers and the water jumps to be out. 28 ordinary barriers to negotiate over 7 laps and 7 times through the water jump.
Back to the track now, ladies and gentlemen, and up next is the final of the women's 3,000-meter steeplechase.
The start list includes some very, very in-form steeplechasers. Genevieve Lalonde from Canada, perhaps the most in form. The 27-year-old Canadian, she was a bronze medalist back in Toronto in 2015.
Contesting this final, ladies and gentlemen, we'll highlight the tournament for you. Representing Peru!
Peru represented, of course, as well. Rina Churo.
So the next athlete will pick up, ladies and gentlemen, representing Canada!
And there is Lalonde, who won her 4th national title just 2 weeks ago in Montreal.
Representing Peru!
Margarita Nunez from Peru as well. Her season's best of 10 minutes and 13.39.
And the final athlete we will highlight in this field of 30,
There is
ladies and gentlemen,
Marissa Howard.
representing Brazil.
Well, Argentina's there, Belen Caseta, 24-year-old who won silver at the World University Games recently. Then there is the Brazilian, Tatiana Raquel da Silva. Raquel da Silva won the South American Championships in Lima in May with her PB. Just on the end there is Regan Yee, the second Canadian in the race, and Canada may well be looking to work again together, as we saw in the women's 10,000 meters. Yee and Lalonde certainly capable of stamping control on this race, given their season's best, given what they're capable of in their lifetime best. Or the first time that we'll miss the water jump is then. That is the only time when things will stay dry around this part of the track. So 7 times rounds the athletic stadium here in Lima. And on the fronts, Genevieve Lalonde, Tatiana Raquel da Silva, the Brazilian and the Canadian, looking to control proceedings. There's also the Americans to consider into the equation. There's the first barrier, and everyone's safely over. So the pace being controlled on the front by Lalonde and by Raquel da Silva. Genevieve Lalonde, I mentioned that she's one of the most in form, and she's been lowering not just her PB but also her own national record over these hurdles, and we've just had the first comeuppance on the second barrier. It's Peru's Margarita Nunez. It's really unfortunate. Just going to have to put it in to catch up. Certainly capable of, with the pace as it is, the first time round the water jump. And Nunez trying to get back into contention with the bunch. But Lalonde, she has been lowering her own national record. She did it in the Diamond League in Shanghai in May. Went down to 9 minutes 29 seconds, .82, finishing 7th in Shanghai in that Diamond League contest. Her previous record before that was only a touch high, 9 minutes 22.99. So not by significant amounts that she's cutting things down, but she is going quicker. She is in form, and at 27 years old, she's coming into the sweet spot of middle distance and long distance runners' careers. Plenty in this field actually started their season by taking on the cross-country World Championships in Aarhus, that beast of a course, which was absolutely brutal, especially in the heat of March when it was contested. High temperatures, tough course, and that is how plenty of these steeplechasers chose to open up their seasons, try and get them in form for the big championships, such as Lima 2019. So still Lalonde, still Da Silva, and then in behind, Marissa Howard, 27-year-old from the United States, and actually it's her birthday today, so happy birthday to Marissa Howard in third position for the US, and then in fourth it's Belén Caseta, and the Argentinian who wasn't able to defend her South American Championships this year from 2017, but she actually finished second to Raquel da Silva, who is just 2 feet further up the road from her at the moment. Caseta also running in Aarhus at the World Championship cross country. So 2 of the top 4 having started things away from the track. Regan Yee, we can see now in 5th position for Canada. 24 years old, Regan Yee, PB, lifetime best being set at the start of July in California. And the next wall jump, little slip there from Lalonde. But this time everyone's safely through. Still, Margarita Núñez struggling to get back in contention. She's not been completely cut off. Just the difficulty of the hurdles when you're doing a distance of 3,000 meters. You're into your rhythm, but you never really are allowed to settle. See the just stuttering before the hurdle comes in. So just catching up on the men's triple jump standings, and Omar Craddock after round 3 in the lead position over the 2 Cubans. And further down the order, Jordan Scott from Jamaica, Maximiliano Diaz of Argentina, and then those 2 from Bahamas just in behind. 2 brothers from the Bahamas, rather. So down at the bottom at the moment, but here we go, back with the steeplechase. Lalonde made sure that time that she got a firmer placement, and now we've got a split on. The main bunch separating. Lalonde from Marissa Howard, from Belén Caseta, from Regan Yee, from Raquel da Silva. Surely this group will decide the medals. Lalonde, we must be on the 3 lap to go marker. So 6 minutes now. It'll all be over in the next 3.5 minutes or so. Making the move on the front is Lalonde. Caseta in third, Da Silva, and then Yee a little bit back for Brazil also. Looking to make her way forward, Simeone Ferraz. Can she make up the distance though? Although Yee is starting to fade. Then it is Da Silva, then it is Caseta, and then it is Marissa Howard, who was 5th in the national championships in the US just 2 weeks ago. She was well down on the winner though, Emma Coburn. Coburn is the Olympic bronze medalist from Rio though, so absolutely no lagging really there. Such is the standard that Coburn is setting in the US. Marissa Howard looking very good. Everyone goes through the jump again. And now tries to hit the rhythm again before the home straight barrier. Lalonde safely over, and Howard too. 2 laps remaining. Cazzetta trying to stay in touch, the Argentinian. Cazzetta getting a little distance though. Howard is trying to keep pace with Genevieve Lalonde, the bronze medalist from 4 years ago. Keeps going faster than she ever has in 2019. It's a very good year for the 27-year-old. Can she turn all that form into a gold here? Raquel da Silva struggling a little bit to keep with the pace of Belén Cazzetta. And Cazzetta herself struggling to keep with Howard. Lalonde looking to stay in her rhythm, looking to ensure that these barriers don't disrupt as the fatigue sets in. Coming up towards 600 meters to go. We've got the second last water jump to negotiate. Lalonde, Howard, then Cazzetta. Canada from the USA, from Argentina, and then Brazil, and Raquel da Silva. So Raquel da Silva, the South American Championship winner. She was ahead of Cazzetta back in May, and she's well distanced here from the Argentinian, and putting more distance on the front is Genevieve Lalonde. She hears the bell now. She's looked composed all the way through. Can Cazzetta or Howard claw back the rampaging Canadian? Lalonde looks so good. The bronze medalist from Toronto, Marissa Howard. Then it's Belén Cazzetta. Well, she's looking cool, and Howard is looking behind her, looking at silver and bronze rather than heading for gold. Genevieve Lalonde, as we get into 9 minutes. There goes the penultimate hurdle. It's going to be the water jump next. Lalonde with a distance of about 15 meters over Howard, who's seemingly recovered somewhat. Belén Cazzetta fighting for silver, the Argentinian. But it is on the front. Genevieve Lalonde looking to turn bronze 4 years ago into gold in Lima. The Canadian, who's led from the front and led coolly over the final hurdle. Calmly negotiated. This is going to be a wonderful gold for Genevieve Lalonde. From Canada, the national record holder, and now on a continental scale, the gold medalist at the Pan American Games. Howard takes the silver from Belén Cazzetta, who takes the bronze. And coming in behind now is Raquel da Silva for 4th position, and it's going to be Rigigny who has held on to 5th. Out on her own for a lot of those final exchanges. This is the contest for 6th and 7th, and Ecuador from Peru. And then following in after that, everybody else, the rest of the field. Tough race. It always is, the steeplechase. Just how calmly negotiated was Genevieve Lalonde. Omar Craddock having been in the triple jump and won it. That's separate news, but here on the track, Genevieve Lalonde. And she went to the front early on. Howard was there too, and Howard stayed the distance, but didn't quite have the speed in the final 2 laps to stay with Genevieve Lalonde when she wound it up. Well, these hurdles can just cause so much drama towards the back end of a steeplechase race. Not on this occasion. Lalonde wouldn't be denied. Using these screens just to see how much distance she had. And I think she may have known that she was going to be taking this one from 3 laps before. She was the strongest all the way through.
Llevamos 12, han caído 12 en esta tarde de esta tarde cuando se prepara. Andy Díaz de Cuba está en la 3ª posición. Regresamos al triple salto para hombres. Cuba con posición de 2 y 3. Estamos ya en.
So the time for Genevieve Lalonde outside what she is capable of, but well, let's just recap, because she's also managed to go 7 seconds below the Pan American Games record set 4 years ago by Ashley Higginson. So Genevieve Lalonde taking the record at the Pan American Games as well. So Genevieve Lalonde in a similar style of dominance to Natasha Wodak, except she did it all herself. Wodak in the 10,000 meters, taking the gold for Canada.
Leading the field because his second best effort is better than that of Jordan.
There is a fast pace to proceedings, and I think Lalonde wanting to go round again for a victory lap, but not allowed. Our action turns back to the triple jump.
Seems that our statistics were just a little bit premature. Omar Craddock is leading the men's triple jump, but challenging him strongly, this man from Cuba, Jordan Diaz, the reigning Youth Olympic champion, and that was a fantastic jump. Give him a hand. He has already set his season best here in Lima tonight, and this was the best jump that he has done here in Lima.
Jordan Diaz has moved into first place in his fourth round mark, 17 meters 38.
You can hear the announcer in the arena. This was the best jump he has done tonight, the best jump anyone has done tonight, 17:38. So 17:38 puts the 18-year-old from Cuba into the lead ahead of Omar Craddock of the United States. We look at Leodan Torrealba, personal best, 16:27 2 rounds ago. He is currently in 7th place. 22-year-old up-and-comer from Venezuela. 16:27 is his high tonight. He has also jumped 16:12, did that during the first round, and 15:91 in the fourth round. This, the 5th of 6 jumps for the top 8 contenders. And 16:27, alas, leaving in tears after injuring himself on a jump gone wrong.
Well, really sad scenes just at the pole vault competition. And hopefully all will ultimately prove okay, but a tough way to exit a competition, that is for sure.
The men's 110-meter hurdles medal ceremony.
Los Juegos Panamericanos de Lima 2019 presentan la ceremonia de premiación.
So now time for the men's 110-meter hurdles medal ceremony.
Please welcome the medalists.
Damas y caballeros, recibamos a los medallistas.
A race of high drama with fallers and with hurdles having taken down some of the most likely candidates, including Gabriel Constantino.
Presidente de la Federación Peruana de Atletismo.
Accompanied by Giorgio Maltino, Mayor of the Pan American Village.
Acompañado por Giorgio Maltino, alcalde de la Villa Panamericana.
Bronze medal, representing Brazil.
Medalla de bronce, representando a Brasil, Eduardo dos Santos Rodríguez.
His teammates Gabriel Constantino fell halfway down the 110-meter track. But Eduardo Santos stayed the course. The 23-year-old has a bronze medal, and a fine moment for him and for perhaps his teammate as well, to feel slightly less misfortunate the fact that this man is on the podium.
Silver medal representing the United States of America.
Medalla de plata representando a Estados Unidos.
Freddie Crittenden III.
Freddie Crittenden III was but for a duck by Shane Brathwaite. So close to taking the gold medal. He was the second fastest in qualifying, finished fourth at US Nationals this year. And here in Lima, he has the silver medal. A fine race from Freddie Crittenden III.
Gold medal and Pan American champion representing Barbados.
Medalla de oro y campeón panamericano representando a Barbados.
Shane Brathwaite.
Well, before Shane Brathwaite strapped on his spikes this morning, there was a little worry that Barbados may go through the Pan American Games for the first time since 1995 without taking a medal. But Brathwaite only had it in the tank, didn't he?
So much. Thank you.
Coming through to turn his bronze medal from 4 years ago into a gold medal in Lima. Shane Brathwaite,
Ladies and
the gold
gentlemen,
medalist in the men's
the national
110-meter
anthem
hurdles.
of Barbados.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional.
The first time at Lima
Barbados.
2019, we will hear the Barbados national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pan American
On the final day of athletics, Barbados deliver, and Shane Brathwaite has the gold medal in the men's 110-meter hurdles. Freddie Crittenden III for the USA with the silver, and Eduardo Santos for Brazil with the bronze.
Back over to the men's triple jump final. Here is Andy Diaz-Hernandez. He has only managed to record one clean jump in this competition so far, but it is a good one, and as it stands, he sits in bronze medal position. 1683, the mark he is trying to beat. And he might have done it there. After 3 fouls, a clean jump from Andy Diaz-Hernandez, so he will at least record a score. But will that score be higher than the 1683 that he showed in round 2? It will not. 1649. But he has shown that he can be very consistent when he doesn't manage to foul out. confirmation that this is a clean jump, giving himself a little bit extra room as he hits the board, and then just going to work. So Andy Diaz-Hernandez in this 5th round staying in 3rd place position, and this man currently in 1st place. Jordan Diaz, so impressive here. And for the first time for Jordan Diaz, nothing happening. He stays at 17:38 with 1 jump remaining. Yes, that way over on the board. And before he had even completed it, the red flag had gone up, and he knew it too. Having a bit of a post-mortem of that last effort with his coach. And it has been a duel between Omar Craddock and Jordan Diaz of Cuba. Craddock, the showman with his socks and his sunglasses, pumping up the crowd, but looking very, very focused. He wants to put on a show, but he also wants to win. There is no doubt about that. Here he goes. And that, an enormous effort from Omar Craddock of the United States. It will count. And, oh, it's hard to say. 17:38, the best that we've seen from Jordan Diaz, currently the leader. But he got a fantastic push off the board, and it helped him just exactly what you want to see. Gave him a few extra centimeters.
His best jump of the competition so far, 17 meters 42. Sees Omar Craddock of the United States of America move into 1st place as he begins the 6th and final round of this scintillating.
And what he gets, 17:42. So that is better than the 17:38, the season's best already shown from Jordan Diaz, and so they switch. This is Omar Craddock.
Lima 2019 Pan American Games presents the men's 800 meters medal ceremony.
Los Juegos Panamericanos Lima 2019 presenta la ceremonia de premiación 800 metros hombres.
Please welcome the medalists.
Damas y caballeros, recibamos a los medallistas.
It is now time for the victory ceremony in the men's 800-meter final here at Lima 2019.
The medals will be presented by Victor Lopez, President of the Pan American Athletics Association.
Las medallas serán presentadas por Víctor López, presidente de la Asociación Panamericana de Atletismo.
Accompanied by Giorgio Mautino, Mayor of the Pan American Village.
Acompañado por Giorgio Mautino, alcalde de la Villa Panamericana.
Bronze medal, representing Puerto Rico.
Medalla de bronce, representando a Puerto Rico, Ryan Yaviel Sánchez Estrada.
Ryan Yaviel Sanchez Estrada in bronze medal position. He ran a very steady race, and this is his reward.
Muy bien, señor. Felicidades. Gracias. Excelente carrera. Muy bien.
With the bronze medal, Ryan Yaviel Sanchez Estrada of Puerto Rico.
Medalla de plata, representando a Puerto Rico, Wesley Joel Vázquez.
Wesley Joel Vázquez of Puerto Rico steps up to accept his silver medal, set the national record in Monaco last month, and to his accomplishments, he adds a silver medal at the Pan American Games. With the silver medal, Wesley Joel Vázquez of Puerto Rico.
And Pan American champion, representing Canada.
Medalla de oro y campeón panamericano representando a Canadá,
Marco Arup.
Well, Marco Arup was the best of them all in this men's 800 meters. A perfectly timed kick to the front gives him the gold medal, and well deserved. Additionally, his time, a new record at the Pan American Games. With the gold medal, Marco Arup of Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Canada.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional de Canadá.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pan American medalists.
The medalists in the 800 meters
Panamericanos
at the 2019 Pan American Games. Back over to the men's triple jump. And it is the turn of Almir Cunha dos Santos, 25-year-old from Brazil. This is his sixth and final jump. In order to get into bronze medal position, he needs to do better than 16.83. Currently in fourth place. And so with a medal on the line, Almir Cunha dos Santos turns in a clean effort, but will it be enough? 16.83 is what he needs to do better than in order to pass Andy Diaz-Hernandez. Had really inches to spare off the board. And this may be a matter of inches or centimeters. And 16.33, so he will stay with his first effort of the evening, 16.70, and he will also stay in fourth place. And now things get interesting. Andy Diaz-Hernandez of Cuba, he has struggled with his control tonight, recording only 2 clean jumps. However, one of those 2 in the second round, 16.83, that is the third best, so he is guaranteed at least a bronze medal. Can he do better? And the answer is going to be no. Way over on the board, just misjudged his steps. That red flag raised, that will be a foul. 1683, it will be a bronze medal for Andy Diaz Hernandez. The 23-year-old from Havana. And that confirmation way over on the board. Not able to record a counting jump. But it's not going to matter. He will be on the victory platform anyway. And now, this competition has been a battle between Omar Craddock of the United States, the current leader, and Jordan Diaz. They have recorded very, very similar jumps. And Diaz has one last chance to make his fortune. And with a spectacular, clean effort, we may not have seen the last of the drama in this men's triple jump final. What a competition for the 2018 Youth Olympic champion. Just 18 years old. He has certainly found his discipline. Began as a high jumper, tried out long jump, and finally settled on triple jump. And it seems that he has made the right decision. And it will be a silver medal for Jordan Diaz. 17:18, his final jump, not as good as the 17:38, but to have recorded 4 jumps past 17 meters at so young an age is just phenomenal. He broke his season's best time and again. And this man showing us a backflip after showing a 17:42 in the 5th and what for him will be the final round. He does it again. There is your gold medalist, Omar Craddock of the United States. It is time for the debut of the men's javelin final. Out on the field, the 10 contenders for the medals. Pan American Games record set in 2011 by Guillermo Martinez of Cuba.
Damas y caballeros, regresamos al campo para la próxima final esta tarde noche. El lanzamiento de la jabalina hombres.
Look at the start list. It will be Jaime Daron Marquez Gutierrez of Colombia, followed by Kishorn Walcott, the reigning gold medalist from the Olympic Games in 2012, as well as gold at the Pan American Games 4 years ago in Toronto. He is the man to beat. But interestingly, he has not recorded the longest throw this season. That goes to someone else in this field. Jaime Daron Marquez of Colombia. 6th place, the 2015 Pan American Games. And here is Kishorn Walcott of Trinidad and Tobago. Gold medalist at the Olympic Games, gold medalist at the Pan American Games.
Albert Reynolds.
From Santa Lucia, 31-year-old Albert Reynolds, national record holder there. 10th at the 2011 Pan American Games. It is Arley Ibargüen of Colombia. With the highest, longest throw this year, it is Anderson Peters of Grenada, 86.62. That mark. Curtis Thompson, the 23-year-old American.
Representing Trinidad and Tobago.
Representando a Trinidad y Tobago.
Shaquille
4 years ago, Shaquille Waith of Trinidad and Tobago was 12th at the Pan American Games.
Vistiendo los colores de Chile, Francisco Javier Muse.
Francisco Muses, 23 years old from Chile. Personal best at the South American Track and Field Championships.
Marquim Felix.
Marquim Felix of
And
Grenada.
our field of finalists, representing the United States of America.
Número 10 en lanzar, representando a Estados Unidos.
And lastly, the 25-year-old American Michael Shuey.
The men's javelin final.
Final, lanzamiento de la jabalina hombres.
Athletes making their final preparations before they begin throwing. The longest throw this year, once again, belongs to Anderson Peters of Grenada. 86.62, the second longest in this field. It is Kishorn Walcott, defending champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lima 2019 Pan American Games presents the Women's Hammer Medal Ceremony.
Los Juegos Panamericanos Lima 2019 presenta la ceremonia de premiación de lanzamiento del martillo damas.
It is now time for the victory ceremony in women's hammer throw at the 2019 Pan American Games.
Damas y caballeros, recibamos a las medallistas.
The medals will be presented by Yipsy Moreno, 3-time world champion and Pan American Games champion.
Las medallas serán presentadas por Yipsy Moreno, campeona olímpica,
The great
triple
Yipsy
campeona
Moreno.
panamericana y mundial.
Triple world champion and Pan American Games champion
Gustavo
will present
Cardenas,
the gold medal.
president of the Peruvian Athletics Federation.
Acompañada por Gustavo Cárdenas, presidente de la Federación Peruana de Atletismo.
Bronze medal, representing Venezuela.
Medalla de bronce, representando a Venezuela, Rosa Andreina Rodríguez Pargas.
For Rosa Rodriguez Pargas of Venezuela, the defending champion. It is a bronze medal this year. 69.48, her best of the day, and a new season's best for her to go with the bronze. With the bronze medal, Rosa Rodriguez of
Silver
Venezuela.
medal, representing the United States of America.
Medalla de plata, representando a Estados Unidos.
Brooke Anderson.
Well, what a duel they had. Brooke Anderson taking the silver medal. She had the best throw of the season amongst this field coming in, and she will leave Lima with her suitcase just a little bit heavier, full of silver. With the silver medal, Brooke Anderson of the United States.
And Pan American champion, representing the United States of America.
Medalla de oro y campeona panamericana representando a Estados Unidos.
Gwendolyn Betty.
Well, for quite a while, it looked like Gwen Berry would have silver at this Pan American Games, but she had something special in store on her final throw. 74.62 gave her the gold.
Thank you. Thank you.
With the gold medal, Gwen Berry
Ladies and
of the
gentlemen,
United States.
The national anthem of the United States of America.
Damas y caballeros, el himno nacional de Estados Unidos.
Vamos con los cambios del Valencia, pero se reanuda el juego La pelota es para el equipo valencianista. Gabriel Paulista con Doppia.
This is a clear aligner from Smile Direct Club. It takes teeth like these and transforms them into those. Join
With the gold medal, Gwen Berry.
Evolution Combat System, que traen toda su playera igual.
Sí, ya alcanzan ustedes a escuchar el canto, de verdad.
En la esquina azul, con un peso de 58 kilos, 1,66 de estatura, 26 años. Su récord, 9 ganadas, 0 perdidas, 0 empates. De Poza Rica, Veracruz, Evolution Combat System, Jaime Guerrero, el Guerrero. Y en la esquina roja, pesando 55,900, 1,64 de estatura, 21 años, el récord, 6 ganadas, 0 perdidas, 0 empates de Morelia.
Pegando ya en la malla posterior, y cuando pegue en la malla posterior ya es muy difícil para los arqueros tener alguna posibilidad de sacarla. Eso le pasó a Ricardo Ribeiro en ese remate de Nuno Tavares.
Hay 5 remates para Benfica, solamente 4 para Paco Ferreira. En tiros están más o menos ahí, pero tiros directos tenemos 2 para Benfica y ninguno para Paco Ferreira.
A reponer Ricardo Ribeiro desde el fondo.